Hello, hi guys. Welcome you all to the DevOps Delight YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to see yet another task of our 100 days of DevOps challenge. I am here on the Chrome browser. Let me type engineer.kodekloud.com/practice. I directly got this task UI because I auto-saved my password and username. In your case, it may differ and it will prompt you to enter your username and password. Once you have given those details, you will also get the same screen as like me. Let me click on the start button. It is our day 7. Today Linux SSH authentication task. Let me click on the start button. It may take 1 or 2 minutes to load our task. Meanwhile, I'm skipping the video here for a while. Okay, we got our task. First, let me read the task, then we will look into the solution. The system admins team of Xfusion Industries has set up some scripts on Jump host that run on regular intervals and perform operations on all app servers in Stratos data center. To make these scripts work properly, we need to make sure the third user on the Jump host has passwordless SSH access to all app servers through their respective sudo users, that is Tony for app server 1. Based on the requirements, perform the following. Set up the passwordless authentication from user Thor on Jump host to all app servers through their respective sudo users. Alright, so here our task is to make sure Thor user can able to do the SSH access to all the app servers, that is stapp01 and stapp02, stapp03. For all these 3 servers, their respective users are having root user access. Let me click on this details of all users and servers button to get server details. Alright, here is the one. Tony is the user having root access to app server 1 and Steve is the user having root access to app server 2. Banner is the user having root access to app server 3. Now, in order to have Thor user to a passwordless authentication from the Jump host to all app servers, we need to generate 2 keys, that is public key and private key. To generate SSH keys, we need to use SSH keygen and then a type of keys we are going to generate RSA. So let me type SSH keygen -t RSA, hit enter, and then it is asking us to enter the file where these keys has to be saved. So let me go ahead with the default path and paraphrase. Let me enter and same again. So now we have our public key. The key with .pub extension is the public key and without any extension is the private key. Now we need to copy public key. Since we have generated public key and private key here in the Jump host as a Thor user, we need to have passwordless authentication to all app servers. First, we have to copy this public key from Jump host to respective servers as their respective root users. Let me do the SSH copy -id and then username Tony @stapp01. Hit enter, type yes. See, it is asking for the password. Let me get the password from here, copy it, paste it, enter, yes. Now if we try with SSH Tony @stapp01, it will not prompt us to enter the password. It will directly log in. Let me exit and let me try with app server 2 Steve @stapp02. See, here I did not enter this copy SSH copy -id and then this username and this server name. It is prompting us to enter the password details. If I enter SSH -copy -id and then Steve @stapp02, it is asking for the password for the first time. Once we have given password, then it will not ask us to enter the password. Now if you see SSH Steve @stapp02, see, it is not waiting or asking us to enter the password of Steve user to log into the app server 2, right? Same way, let me do for the app server 3, that is Banner is the username and stapp03 is the server name. Let me type yes, SSH hyphen coffee hyphen ID Steve @stapp03, enter. Sorry, username is banner. Did some mistake here. SSH hyphen coffee hyphen ID. If we give this command, then it is going to copy public key from tar user of jump host to the app server 3's root username is banner stapp03. See, now if I try to log in, it will not wait for us to enter the password. That's how it will work, guys. If in case you wanted to validate whether these keys exist or not, so we can use this command cat authorized keys. See here, tar @ so this is the jump host server name, jump host name, and then tar is the user. Okay, so as we have completed the task as per the request, let me click on this check button to validate our work. Click on confirm. Yes, we did it right. Basically, first from the jump host, we created public key and private key, and then we copied public key from jump host to the respective servers with their username. By default, this all users like banner for app server 3, and then Steve user for app server 2, Tony user for app server 1 having root access. So that is the reason we use that names. Okay, congratulations. That's it for this video, guys. See you in another video with yet another task of Kodekloud engineer. Till then, keep learning, keep practicing. Thank you.